Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto in Action. In this video, I will be sharing with you the three most important things that you need to do in order to become a profitable day trader. Okay, it is possible for you to make a lot of money with trading cryptocurrency on a consistent basis. Okay, but in order for you to get to that point, there are certain things that you need to work on. Okay, obviously the first one is learning how to do technical analysis, but other than learning how to do technical analysis, there are three other things that you need to work on. If you can work on improving these three things, I am telling you, you are going to notice that you will be making consistent profit when you are trading crypto. Okay, now what are those three things? The first thing that you need to work on, okay, this is your emotion. You need to work on your emotion. First of all, you need to understand that 90% of trading, okay, the 90% of trading that you will ever do is based on your emotion. It is literally based on your emotion. That is literally what the market is controlled by. Like the market makers, you know, the people who control the market and all that, they basically use two emotions, okay, two emotions that people have to control the direction of the market. And guess what those emotions are? Fear and greed. These are two emotions that the market makers, okay, uses to control the market. So how does this work? Basically, with fear, this is how it works. How do they use the emotion fear to control the market? Basically, when the price is dropping, okay, they will cause the price to drop a lot. And you know, when the price is dropping, a lot of people are going to become fearful. You know, they know that people are going to be so fearful. Oh my goodness, the price of, let's say, Bitcoin is dumping. You know, it dumps a lot. A lot of people are going to be thinking that, oh my god, Bitcoin is going to crash. Bitcoin is going to, like, say 10k, whatever. You know, they know that people are thinking these things, so they would use this advantage, you know, use that emotion of fear to actually drive the price back up. And you, as a trader, like someone who's just beginning, you know, you might fall into that trap. When you're seeing that Bitcoin is crashing and all that, you might fall into the trap of thinking that that it's going to keep dropping lower. Let's say, for example, you are in a trade, right? You're in a trade and you shorted Bitcoin, and then all of a sudden Bitcoin is crashing a lot. And then since you are in a trade and you're losing a lot of money, you're going to be so afraid. Like you'll start thinking that Bitcoin is actually going to keep dropping lower, and you're going to end up getting liquidated and all that. So what do? You end up closing your position at a loss. You know, you close your position at a loss out of the fear that the price will continue to drop lower. But then what you may notice is that as soon as you close your trade, the price actually starts reversing and it starts pumping higher. So the market makers, they basically use that emotion of fear that was in you to get you to close your position. And the other emotion that they use is greed. So with greed, they will make the price go higher. Okay, they'll make the price go higher and all that, just so they can get people to think that, you know, the price is going to keep going higher. So what a lot of people do is that when they open the chart and they see that, you know, let's say Bitcoin is pumping, has been pumping a lot, what they're going to do is they're going to start feeling this emotion of FOMO. So what they'll do, that they'll start opening long positions and they'll start buying crypto and all that. And then as soon as they enter, okay, what happens? The price actually starts dumping back down, and then they end up losing their money. So these two emotions, fear and greed, are emotions that you need to work on controlling. Don't let these emotions control your trade. Never enter a trade out of excitement, thinking, oh my goodness, the price is pumping, let me go ahead and long it, or let me go and buy it. Or, oh my goodness, the price is dumping, let me go ahead and short it. Never do that. That is extremely risky. Another thing is, let's say you're in a trade and you're losing money, you're losing a lot of money, and let's say, you have set, based on your trading plan and all that, your trade setup, you estimated that, the price is gonna go to this level, but then you are in a trade and the price has gone against you for a bit, and you start feeling afraid and you decide to close your position. And then all of a sudden, once you close your position, the price starts reversing, going towards the direction that you wanted it to go. So what I'm trying to say is that never close your position out of fear that you're going to lose more money, or out of fear that you're going to get liquidated. Okay, you know that the moment you open your trade, you knew that there's a chance that you're going to lose your money. You accepted that risk. That's why you set up your stop loss. Okay, you accepted the risk that if the price goes against you, you are okay with losing this amount of money. So if the price is going against you, let it go against you. Don't suddenly close your position and then after you close it, you notice the price starts going your way. This is something that happened to me a lot in the past. I would enter a trade, and then all of a sudden it's going against me, and then I become so fearful. I close my trade, and then once I close it, boom, the price starts going my way, and then I start regretting it. So yeah, you need to learn to not close your trades based on your emotion. Don't let fear or greed make you close your position. And another thing with greed is, let's say you are in a trade and you're making a lot of money and all that, and your plan was to get out when the price reaches this level, and now the price has reached that level, and you, instead of closing your trade, you start being greedy, thinking that, oh my goodness, I think I can make more money, so let me continue to be in this trade. And then you'll notice that once you start being in that trade, sure, the price might continue to pump a little bit, but then after that it starts to reverse, and now all that profit that you made, you start losing it. You see, you start losing it just because you were so greedy. You were greedy that you want to make more money, but now you're losing it. So it is not good, guys. These are this emotion, fear and greed, it is two of the most powerful emotions that will literally get you to get into the wrong trades, and you need to learn to control these emotions. Okay, learn to control these emotions. Don't let them get the best of you. Okay, and one of the best ways that I find that you can be able to learn to become better at controlling those emotions is basically creating a trading plan. Okay, like before you enter a trade, you want to properly analyze the market first. Okay, properly take like a good 30 minutes or an hour to really analyze the market from top to bottom. Okay, start by looking at the bigger time frame and walk your way down to the smaller time frame. Okay, look at all the possible scenarios that might take place in the market. Okay, never just have one direction that you think the price is going to go to. Have multiple scenario. Okay, I think if this happens and the price will go this way, or if this happens and the price will go this way. Have those type of trading plan. That way, when the market finally comes to the direction that you expected it to go in, then you can go ahead and enter your trade and all that. Okay, so create a trading plan. It will help you to not get your emotions controlling your trade and all that. Okay, and the other thing you can do is, when you enter a trade, close the chart, close the exchange. Don't check the chart anymore, at least for a few hours. Okay, doing this will help you to not be driven by the volatility in the market, because the market is so volatile, especially the crypto market. It is so volatile, and if you are in a trade and then you start looking at the chart, you're going to start feeling, you're just going to start feeling emotions that, oh my god, maybe I was wrong about this, maybe my analysis was wrong, and then you end up closing those trades. So it's never a good idea. When you enter a trade, close the chart, don't look at it anymore for a few hours. Okay, now the next thing that you need to work on in order to become a profitable trader, a profitable day trader, is being patient. Patient is key. You've probably heard of that, and that is so true. When it comes to trading, when you know how to become patient, I'm telling you, it's going to pay off a lot. Okay, how does patience come in play in trading? Basically, when you have analyzed the chart and you believe that the price is going to go this way, okay, and then you're waiting for your price prediction, okay, to come to play, but after looking at the chart for so long, that's not happening, and you start to become impatient. You're like, you know what, maybe this is not gonna happen, and then you end up going on to enter the wrong trade and all that because you fail to be patient. Okay, this is a mistake that I used to make. I will analyze the chart, and then I have my prediction that yes, the price is actually about to dump. You know, I see signs that it's about to dump, and then me, instead of waiting, instead of being patient, you know, waiting for the price to actually start dumping to a certain level, I go ahead and just enter a trade. I don't even wait for my my price prediction to come to play. I don't even wait for it. I just go ahead and enter a trade just because I see one one price action that makes me think that, oh, maybe the price is not going to go this direction anymore. So I go ahead and enter a trade, and then once I do that, that's when the market starts going against me, and then after that I realized that, you know what, if only I was patient, if only I would have been patient, I would have been in profit by now. But now look at me, I'm in a loss. So yeah, patience is very, very, very important when it comes to trading. If you can work on being patient after you've analyzed the chart and all that, just patiently wait. Okay, patiently wait for the market to come to your price prediction. Okay, you wait for it patiently. It's going to take some time. Yes, understand that the market, it's very, very slow. Okay, it does not really like dump suddenly. Let's say you're expecting that the market is going to dump. Realize that the market does not dump suddenly. If it wants to dump by a lot, it's not going to do so suddenly. It's going to go sideways for a long, long, long time. Okay, after that sideways movement, that's when it starts to dump. The same thing with when the market wants to pump. Okay, before the market pumps, it will not do so suddenly. Okay, it will go sideways, and the reason why it does that is to get a lot of people trapped. Okay, it's to get a lot of people trapped into the wrong position, and then after that sideways movement, that's when the market actually starts to pump by a lot. So this is why it's so important for you to be patient. Patiently wait for the market to get to the price prediction that you've made. Just be patient, and I'm telling you, it's gonna pay off a lot. Okay, and lastly, the thing that you need to work on to become a profitable day trader is basically learning to analyze the volume. This is very, very important. When it comes to like analyzing the chart and all that, one thing market makers, the one power that they have is that they can really control what direction the price are going. They can create certain patterns, to like make you think that the price is going this way, and then they can create things like false breakouts and all that. However, they can't really do that with volume. Volume, they cannot really manipulate the market with the volume. They can manipulate the market with like chart patterns, candlestick patterns and all that, but when it comes to volume, they can't really manipulate it. You can see it. So if you can learn to like analyze the volume, see the volume is like really right here at the bottom right here. Okay, you can literally go on trading view. It's an indicator, you add it there and then you'll see it. Okay, because sometimes, let's say the price has broke I don't know, let's say resistance, it has broken a resistance, but then when you look at the volume, okay, you look at the volume is so low. When you see that, you'll know that that's actually not in alignment with the breakout. This is going to make you see that that breakout was actually a false breakout, because in order for a breakout to be seen as valid, it has to be backed by a lot of buy volume. If the buy volume is very high, it makes it a strong breakout. But if the price breaks a resistance with very low volume, then this is going to make you see that, yo, there's a high chance that this breakout was most likely a false breakout. Okay, so learning how to analyze volume and all that will help you to identify false breakouts, real breakouts, and it will just help you to like know what direction the market may be going and all that. It will help you to know whether the price patterns that you're seeing, whether if it's valid or not. Okay, and there's a book that I would recommend that you read to be able to understand how to analyze the volume. Okay, and this book is called Volume Price Analysis by Anna Cullen. Okay, I'll link it down in the description box below. Definitely get this book because it will teach you a lot on how to analyze the volume and all that. Okay, so there you have it, guys, the 3 things that you need to start working on in order to become a very profitable day trader. Number 1 is to master your emotions. Learn to master your emotions. Number 3 is to learn to be patient. Patient is key. Once you learn how to be patient, you are going to become a profitable trader. And then the last thing is to learn how to analyze the volume and all that. And the book I recommend you read is the Volume Price Analysis by Anna Cullen. Okay, guys, once you start working on becoming better on these 3 things that I just mentioned in this video, include that with learning how to do technical analysis and all that, I'm telling you, you are going to become a profitable trader. You're going to notice that you're making profit on a regular basis. Trust me. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Okay, like it and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.